Or to Olympia. This part's pretty difficult. Well, I made it more difficult than it should have been. I employ a terrible strategy here that I don't realize is terrible until afterwards, until like later on. So these guys, what I would do is I'd run away, start attacking, and then right as I'm going to do the attack that knocks them on their ass, turn around.
Oh, okay.
And as soon as you kill one, more guys come and dogs start coming, and it just gets harder. So I'm just running away, doing my attack, and then turning at them.
And that's the terrible strategy?
Yeah.
Okay, what would you have done?
If you block these guys, if you block their attack and counter, it knocks them on their ass.
Oh.
So you can easily, block them and then blow them on their ass and then attack them. The only tricky part with that better strategy would be when the dogs come, because you can't just constantly block. So when the dogs come, you should probably use magic or start running away and doing this attack that I'm doing. But for most of it, or for a good portion of it, you can do the block and then hit them back. Counter move. Yeah. Because I came up to another part with these same enemies, and I'm like, God damn it, these guys are hard because I can't grab them. And then I found out I could counter and knock them on their ass, and I'm like, oh, whoa. That part 20 minutes ago would have been a lot easier. But I had already recorded it, and I'm not going back.
So, do you just save the Rage of the Titans, or whatever it's called now, for bosses? The little symbol in the bottom right corner when you go into invincible hyperactive mode and just destroy everything?
If you don't, basically my philosophy on that is, unless you're really struggling, you shouldn't use it.
So
just save it for when you're really struggling.
Emergency uses only.
Yeah, I've been on this part for an hour. Maybe if I can use this, get as far as I can, and right before I'm gonna die, use it. See if it'll get you through it. But otherwise, you can do most of this game without using it. The one boss that I absolutely needed it for is towards the end, and it's like a scorpion boss, but that's not for a long time. So make sure you have it saved for that, but from here to there, use it when you need it. I don't think I use it at all, mostly.
Yeah.
Just because, I want this guy to be helpful. And if someone's gotten themselves into a point where they don't have the Rage of the Titans, or whatever it's called, to, be able to get through it without using it. But that goddamn scorpion boss is so hard.
Wow, you just knocked that guy off the cliff?
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yes, it was. So once you kill all those guys, the door is finally open. And I thought it was all those eyes light up on that, around the door. And I thought it was one death equals one pair of lights going out. But there's definitely way more dudes than there are on that little statue. If that makes any sense. So yeah, that was kind of a tough part. I'd say between here and the Scorpion boss, all the bosses are significantly easier than the last boss you did, which was Hades.
Okay.
I'm not even labeling the Helios. I guess he's an Olympian. I don't even call it a boss fight.
That easy?
Yeah.
Wow.
You don't even fight him, really. So this is your first time with the Harpies. So to get them over, you shoot them, and then you do the block, grab combo, and then he'll grab onto the bird, and you can ride him for about...
Bird.
Yeah.
Oh, and you can combo him, go multiple Harpies at a time?
Yeah, so you just press X to switch him, and you press X when you want to jump off. And he'll only flap for 5 flaps. So here's a tricky little hidden area, I guess. So after you get across, you got to get another harpy to come over. Like, you can't even see him. You just have to, like,
You have to listen.
assume, yeah, or just shoot your bow and hope you hit one and he comes over. But you want to get him over, because you can see up and to the right, there's those chests. And the only way to get up there is with the harpy.
That's
So I
clever.
finally got one over. And you want to get him as close over there as you can, because he only flies so far.
When you're latched onto him.
Yeah, once you latch on, he'll only fly like
2, 3.
jump.
Dude, that was close.
That was. But it's
So take 2 drinks now.
Yep.
Glug glug glug.
We'll get drunk later. And,
Okay, for the next voiceovers.
yeah,
All right.
it's good to alternate.
Between sober and drunk.
Yeah,
No, it's not.
we should just be drunk all the time.
Perpetual inebriation.
Yeah, well, it's afternoon. I guess we could start drinking.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, well, we'll do this batch, and then for the next batch, we'll get our buzz on.